France just made another camper van that seems too good to be true. No more sacrificing living space during the day or having trouble finding decent storage space. And on top of all, this tiny little camper van has a hidden shower. But the question is, can it really be the most amazing camper van of all? Let's take a look.
Motorhome luxury.
At the front, the campervan design looks absolutely stunning and classy. The front design speaks of practicality and is driver-friendly, including a big windshield, powerful headlights, and assistive fog lights. Let's head to the passenger's side. The Van V55 measures 19 feet 8 inches in length, 6 feet 9 inches in width, and 8 feet 6 inches in height. This makes it a really compact option that allows you to navigate through different terrains and park this vehicle almost anywhere without building a huge garage. But what about power? Well, that's sorted too. The van sits on the Fiat Ducato chassis and comes equipped with a 2.2-liter powerful engine that can output up to 140 horsepower. There's also a Peugeot Boxer chassis variant available exclusively in France as well. As you head to the passenger's side, there's the entry door and the side mirrors. You can opt for powered and heated mirrors that would come in very handy when you're traveling during winter. Moving forward, you have the main entrance, which, as always, we'll discuss later in detail. Just next to the entrance lies a small, removable toilet cassette that allows you to easily dump the toilet waste whenever you like. The process is super smooth, and it saves you a lot of time and money too. There are multiple big windows on both sides of the campervan that will make sure the interior layout remains fresh and well lit. But do you know what the biggest surprise is? This campervan does not have an awning. Now, that might be an element of discomfort for some of you. But hey, that's not a deal breaker. Here's why. Most of the dealers offer aftermarket awning installments on your RAPIDO Van V55 for almost the same price that you'd have paid the company. With that, you can still sit down under the calm shade and get a taste of luxury. That feels different, doesn't it? But if you're thinking the lack of an awning is just some sort of glitch from RAPIDO, it's not. The company has spent all this time and money building a bathroom that's just too crazy. We'll check it out later. For now, moving ahead, there's the inlet for the fresh water tank that can store up to 29 gallons of drinking water. Along with that, you also have 22.5 gallons of gray water tank that can be used in the kitchen and the shower. This provides you with a pretty decent off-grid capacity. But that's not all. Speaking of off-grid capacity, the RAPIDO Van V55 comes equipped with two 92 ampere-hour AGM batteries along with pre-wiring for solar panels as a standard feature. Now this is made even better, thanks to the optional energy pack that includes a 150-watt solar panel installed on the roof, along with an additional 100 ampere-hour battery setup that will boost your off-grid power significantly. For a campervan of this size and price, this is more than amazing. Let's now head to the back of the campervan. At first glance, the rear panel looks quite minimal and elegant. You have a double door setup at the back, a couple of windows, all the necessary taillights, a reversing camera, and a rear hitch that allows you to carry another small vehicle, maybe a bike. But the real magic happens as soon as you open the doors. Behind this minimalistic rear panel setup lies an absolutely mind-blowing interior layout where you get so many features. At the rear setup, you have a big storage box on the left side that also works as the base for your rear bedroom setup. In here, you have a couple of 3 0-pound gas bottles. It's important to note that this is a pretty solid amount of gas and can support full-time cooking for a long time. On the right side, there's also a connection for hot and cold water for your exterior shower. But the best is yet to come. You get a massive bed underneath storage space that allows you to store so many things, whatever you like. Here, you can store even big items such as a barbecue setup, a surfboard, or even a bike if you remove the beds from above. Beneath this, you have a very clever space designed for storing foldable chairs, tables, or something like that. Now that's smart. Moving to the driver's side now, the idea is simple. Why complicate things when you can do it simply? On the driver's side, you will find a shore power connection that'll charge your in-house batteries along with the fuel tank. That's that. Coming back to the main entrance now, this has so many features. First of all, the door and the handle come with thermal protection, which means it'll remain moderate even if you try to access it in freezing temperatures. At the same time, there's the option to install a fly screen on the entrance that will keep mosquitoes and flies at bay. Not just that, to ensure super convenient entry, you can even get an electric entrance step. Now that's crazy. But if you're thinking this is feature-packed, you have no idea what's coming next as we step inside this mind-blowing RAPIDO Van V55. Curious enough? Let's get in. Stepping inside this camper van, it feels like you have come inside a tiny little apartment setup that looks eye-pleasing and speaks of space. Right in front of the main entrance lies a beautiful dining setup that includes a two-seater sofa, a foldable table, and a window to its side that enhances the overall look. The sofa comes with seatbelts and ISOFIX that provide further safety for children as well. Absolutely no risk while you're hitting the road. The dinette is usually designed for 2 people. However, if there are more, you can simply swivel the seats in the cabin and join them in the dinette setup, creating room for 2 more people. Above this dinette, you can see multiple storage compartments installed on the sidewalls in which you can store books, devices, extra luggage, and so much more. Not just that, in case you're looking for an extra sleeping space, this dinette also converts to a single bed within minutes. Not very fancy, but can be very useful. If you look at the ceiling of the van, right above the dinette, this window is actually a small sky roof that brings in a lot of natural light and fresh air. And when it's dark at night, you can do sky gazing while lying there. How does that sound? Let's now focus on this compact kitchen layout that sits just beside the main entrance and offers you the luxury of full-time cooking. The kitchen setup includes a 2-burner gas stove, a sink with a faucet, and multiple elegant drawers beneath the countertop that offer you storage space for your kitchen utensils and cutlery. Right beside the gas stove, there's a foldable worktop extension that gives you extra space to chop veggies or serve food. It's a small yet crucial feature. Not just that, there's a big refrigerator sitting in the galley as you pass the kitchen. You also have the option to install an oven there. When it says it supports full-time cooking, it actually means it. But it's now time to explore one of the most exciting sections of this interior layout, the bathroom. As you move past the refrigerator, there's a big closet that provides you with lots of space for storing clothes and other important items. You can even install hangers inside this box and organize your clothes. Sounds quite decent, right? But that's not the main part. The main part comes as soon as you push the other button of this door, and the whole door comes out swiveling, revealing a super amazing, fully separate shower section that's almost impossible to find in a camper van of this size and range. Not just that, there is a closet on the inside of this shower door as well, maximizing space without taking extra room. But why is this shower so special? First of all, you don't get a separate shower in a 9-foot camper van so easily. Second, unlike a wet bath setup that's cramped out and makes you struggle for every bit of space, this separate shower gives you much more movement space that elevates your experience significantly. And the third reason is that this is a special patent design by the RAPIDO Campervan that utilizes maximum space without creating extra cupboards and ruining the whole design. On the other side lies a completely separate toilet room as well, which looks pretty good with lighting, proper ventilation, and plenty of space for storing your toiletries. But the question is, how much is all this luxury worth? Well, the RAPIDO Van V55 starts at a price range of around $73,000 and goes over $80,000, depending on the packs you have selected. At this reasonable price range, you are getting a feature-packed compact camper van that offers you hassle-free maneuvering, no parking issues, and a rich life experience. It's now time to head to the back of the camper van and explore what it has in store for you. At the back, you have the primary bedroom of the RAPIDO Van V55 that looks absolutely amazing, thanks to a super comfortable double bed, lots of storage cabinets on the sidewalls, and an amazing lighting setup that lights up the mood. The big compartments on the wall mean you can store a lot more luggage as compared to other camper vans without even revealing them all the time. It's neat and clean, just as you want. But the cherry on top is the big sky roof that lies right above the bed, allowing you to see the beautiful stars at night while you're lying on your bed. Now that's something to imagine, isn't it? So, do you think the RAPIDO Van V55 has got it all to make it a bestseller? If not, what's the issue? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And if you're interested in more campers with mind-blowing bathrooms, click on this video. I'll see you in the next one.